Hey guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. Today we're going to open a booster box of Mega Evolution. And so this is kind of a Frankenstein box that I made, sourced from Cape Fear Games in Wilmington, North Carolina. And the reason it's like this, it would have been the the kind that has the promo card, but I didn't get it that way. They had a limit so they could keep the price cheap. They had a limit of 18 packs. So what happened was I went and bought 18 packs, came back the next day, bought another 18 packs, and they give me the empty box. So that's how many is in a booster box, is 2 sets of 18 packs, 36 packs. So there would be a promo card here if I had bought it sealed, but they didn't sell it sealed. So here you go. And the reason they didn't is they were able to offer it at a little bit of a cheaper price than they normally would have, which is fine with me. So it was just a tiny bit, like $1 over MSRP, but $2 under market value. So that's still pretty good per pack. So we're going to open them up, see what kind of hits we get. I'm trying to build a set. It's not going to happen, but I want to get as many as I can. And perhaps get to the point where I could fill out the set with Asian cards, Korean cards or something. And I'm going to go through them. I don't know a lot about the cards, just looking at it. But I will pause pretty well on whatever hits I get. I am going to put these in a different, you get 3 holofulls or something like that. This one only had 2, or let me see. 1, 2, nope, there's 3. These 3 are the holofulls. Oh, let me show you if you want it, there's the code card. Okay, so here's the holofulls, or the reverse holos, depending. This is the holo. So, whoop, there it went. There's the holofull and the 2 reverse holos. And we're going to pay close attention to the hits, and otherwise we're going to move a little bit quick. We're going to move quicker than I just went, a little bit. I'm not going to say a whole lot about the cards. You've probably watched other videos. This just gives you an idea of what the hit rate would be if you went to an LGS, or what it should be anyway, and you didn't buy a sealed booster box. I would have liked to, but it just wasn't available. I did get one, but I'm keeping it sealed, and I got it as a pre-order. So I'm keeping that sealed. By the way, I got it from Cataclysm Games. I got the sealed box from Cataclysm Games, and they sell on TCG Player. But this was sourced through Walmart, and Walmart did not deliver very well. The shipping box was dinged up. And, we got something, just a EX, but, pretty cool, right? So that's cool. Let me put this here. So it was no fault of Cataclysm Games, but it was Walmart's fault for not shipping it well, and they do that a lot. They've crushed a lot of stuff. I don't know why they do that, and it doesn't make me very happy. Walmart, if you buy from the retail store, in-store, you will frequently, if you're not getting it online, you will sometimes get the MSRP price. And in cases like that, it's because Walmart got the product from the Pokemon Center. The problem is Walmart can't get enough from the Pokemon Center. They don't have enough supplies. They don't receive enough product. And so they have to increase the supply with third-party sellers, which means scalpers, basically. And so sometimes when you purchase products from Walmart, you are basically purchasing from third-party sellers, and you're going to pay too much. So if I were you, I would scan the price on the Walmart price tool and then go to TCG Player and see what the market value is, and then decide if this is something I wanted to buy. So what we're going to keep in mind as far as hit rates go, there's a chance this could be normal hit rates, which I know this isn't going to make you very happy, but or it could be extremely great, or it could really suck. And here's why. Because a lot of times, sometimes the hits are in one side or the other side. And, Cape Fear Games just pulled a side out and handed me a side because that, you could only buy 18 packs. And you can get frustrated about that. I understand. I was a little frustrated. But two, you got to understand that this is how they are able to have product and get product to more people, is by having limits. So you could get one of the other things they had if you wanted to. They had ETBs, and you could get one each if you wanted, one of each of the kinds of ETBs. You could get a 3-pack if you wanted to. You could get 18 single packs. You couldn't get 36 single packs, but you could get 18. Then you could come back the next day and get more, right? Okay, so far we're not doing great, but you never can tell. We could hit a pretty good spot. Now I've opened some. I've opened a few of the wall hanger. I forget what you call them, but the single packs that are encased in the little wall hanger thing, and the hit rates there run about a decent hit out of 1 every 4 packs. And this is much worse so far, but it could turn any minute. You don't know. You don't know how they may group these together. I don't know. So, but anyway, since I have very few of they only opened 4 or 5, or no, yeah, about 8 of the sleeved packs. That's what they're called. Only opened about 8 of the sleeved packs. Didn't get any doubles in those. And so anything I get is going to be decent as far as me completing a set, not as far as me getting value. That's not. In fact, nowadays, Pokemon cards are so expensive, you can't. The only thing you can do, if you're investing, then just buy a sealed product, keep it sealed. That's how you, that's what if you're investing, that's what you do. You just buy a sealed product, keep it sealed, and then one day open it up. And that's your best shot. Well, there's something that's a EX. Is that a double? Nope, not a double. So that's good. So let's, oh, there we go. For those of you that play the game or play the Pokemon Go thing. All right, let's see. We'll get, hoping to get a gold card. Your chances of getting it, not real good. I don't even think you get one in a case. You get, it's really hard to get. I'm not sure what the pull rates are, but they're insane trying to get one of those 2 major gold cards. They may have one that's like a stretcher or a tool or something, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about one of the Pokemon, and I'm about to butcher the name, Lucario or something maybe. Hold on. Lucaria, I don't know. But there's 2. Yeah. So yeah, one of the gold cards is this dude, and then I don't know what the other one is. I forget. But they're very hard to pull, super hard to pull, and they're like $500 card or something. So that's big money if you can get that. So also bad news if you're trying to complete a set, and that's why I know I'm not going to be able to actually complete one. Oh, yay, we got a really decent hit. I did in my, one of the hits I got in the sleeve boosters was like a $30 card, so that was pretty good. I don't know what this is. I forget. But it is a secret rare, I think. I mean, I mean, it's a full art, but then the first number is bigger than the second number, and it has a little star. So, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, but that's my indication. So, I usually cut the packs apart with with scissors, but these are really easy to open. So good. I mean, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm looking forward to seeing. Oh, see, we got a couple in a row. You hit a dry spell, and then we do pretty good. So let's see. We will review the super good cards in a moment. When we're done. And there's a Exutator, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that is yeah, and I guess another secret rare or full. It's at least a full art. I'm not sure what the designation is, whether it's double rare, triple rare, whatever. But you do know if it's a full art, and then also if it has the the number is bigger in front than in the back at the bottom there. Not much there. Let's see what we get. Yeah. So let's see. I should have done the math beforehand to see what I need to be expecting out of here to get what I normally would have gotten out of a booster box. But we can kind of tell if we think it's worth it or not. Now, if you want to skip to the end, because I don't really have anything great to say, I don't feel like. But if you want to skip to the end, one of the last things I'm going to do is show you the full arts and the EXs and that kind of thing. Before I go, see, now there's a rare candy, and it's got, so that's probably a double rare. It's got 2 stars, probably one of the crappier ones you can get. But you know what? It is what it is. All right. So let's. It's probably not worth that much. The ones that are worth more are, of course, the Pokemon, and then the more useful the card is, and more popular the card is, it's also and harder to get. Those are the things you really are looking for. Also, you might want to watch the whole video if you're trying to get the code cards. If you're the first one, I don't know if you are. I don't have many viewers, so you got a good shot. And then somebody might have gotten one and decided not to get the rest. Who knows? To give you guys an opportunity to use the codes for whatever codes are used for, kind of thing. Yeah, I wasn't happy, and I've continued to not be happy with Walmart's shipping. Do not like that. A lot of times they have just been extremely careless with their shipping. Amazon seems to be much better. Usually, oh, there's something. See what we got there. That is a EX. Mega Kangaskhan. All right. All right. So, come on. Get out of there. You can do it. Wow. Okay. The sealer got a hold of my sleeve there. Yeah. Easy for me to say. But it's late. It's very late at night. So, I got to do these late at night because the house is humming. You got wife and kids and stuff. So, Yeah, there's a EX. Mega Mauli. And I'm probably said it wrong, but there you go. Alrighty. No gold cards yet. I want one of those 2 big deal ones, but the chances of getting them are not real great. That's one of the reasons they're so expensive. And the prices of them are only going up. And from what I hear, it's harder to get either of those than it is to get a Moonbryon. So you can understand how hard one of those is to get. Now, I might be mistaken, but that's my understanding. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But okay, here's, wow, I'm really getting crappy ones. When I get good ones, they're not so good. But what are you going to do? It's a balloon, yay! Not really a Pokemon, but yep, trainer card. I wonder how that balloon trains those Pokemon. Okay, kind of weird, but okay. Maybe it counts as like a tool or something. Yeah. All right. So getting hits, not great hits, not what I would call great hits, but hits nonetheless, So there's that. Come on, get out of there. All right. Oh, I like that one. I wish that one was full art. I don't even know if that's available, but I like the milky milk tank cow thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. It's an EX, but still nice. Mega Lataeus? I don't know. I'm going to butcher it, and that's part of why you're here, I guess, to listen to me get it wrong. It is what it is. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Not sure how we're halfway or not. I thought I was going to blaze through these, but my fast is not most people's fast. Most people are faster than me, a lot. But I'm genuinely, oh, that's cool. Genuinely interested in what I'm getting, so that helps me build a set. Or, I'm probably not gonna get a set, but I want to get as much of a set as I can, right? And I so this is a Klawitzer full art. Okay. Anyway, I will try to fill my set out a little bit with Korean cards because they're the cheapest. You just buy singles. And if you want to open them, you can usually get them cheaper than English packs, There's a EX Mega Camerupt. Mega this, mega that. Oh. Come on now. Focus. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I needed a little lower. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's back up and get out of my way. So we'll count how many, what I call hits. I wouldn't count the, and nobody would really. I wouldn't count the regular fulls and the regular reverse hollow, or the regular hollows and the regular reverse hollows. As hits, really. They're still cool, especially to kids. They really like them. Bad idea for investment, most always, to open anything. I think the only exception maybe is if you were doing Flesh and Blood, that game. In that respect, it's actually worth it to buy a sealed product and then open the sealed product and then sell the singles, honestly. But that's super rare. It's almost never the case. I think it's because it's mostly carried by the players, and everything else is pretty much a combination, especially Pokemon, combination of the players and the collectors and the investors and somewhere of people in between, which is kind of what I am. Kind of in between all that. Clouts, or that's the regular one. Okay. Now I may open on here in another video a few of these sleeved booster packs. Oh, that's cool. Shuckle. I don't know what these are worth, but you know, I like it when I get a full art. Those are pretty cool. All right. This has 1 star. I assume that it's, I took it off screen. That's, I guess that's the single rare and the double rare for 2 stars, and maybe there's even a triple rare. You can find that information out for people that know what they're doing. This is just basically you watching somebody open a Frankenstein booster box. It's not a sealed booster box. It's, you know, it lets you get an idea what you're going to get when you buy from an LGS who has a limit on packs, because they're trying to allow more people to get the product. And, you know, I will say, you know, for 3 or 4 days, they had product. And they still have 1 or 2 things once in a while, but it's pretty rare now. They're pretty much sold out until the next drop of these, whenever that is. And I don't even know if they'll get to another drop of these, because the next set's coming out pretty quick, like 6 weeks or something. I forget what it is, but it's supposed to be another really good set, so we'll see. Not sure if that's a double or not. It might have been a double, but we'll take a look when at the end. I was hoping to not get any doubles, but you never know. I guess maybe I can trade it. That's where you get your most value, really, is trading them for like value, if you can. Will I get the big expensive card? Probably not, because statistically it's hard to get. No, there's a EX. Mega Manitrix. I don't know. I'm trying to read these sideways. Anyway. As far as hit counts, I mean, you know, doing pretty decent as far as how many hits are in a box. The type of hits or the money, is that there? Not really, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing pretty well in that regard. But, you know, as far as getting a good bit of a set, you know, I think I'm doing that. I mean, you can only get so many. It's a bigger set, I think, than the last set. I don't know how much bigger, but we're winding down. Our chances are running out, and we will do an evaluation of how well we did. Regardless, I do recommend Cape Fear Games. They're my favorite local game store, because I guess they're the most local. But still, you know, no place is perfect, but you know, they're pretty great. So I suggest you come visit. That's the best. Is you know, they sell on TCG Player too, but they have a lot more stuff that's available in store. So. And I've done a video, I think, of an inside. It's been a while, but of the inside of it. So look at my videos and find it. But yeah, I've done a Cape Fear Games video where, and this is where I got these. You know, and we'll see how things go here. Not great. All right. And now we're down to last pack magic, where we're going to find the Moonbryon. That's right. No, that's not available in this set. But our chances of pulling it are almost the same as pulling one of those gold cards. So, not going to happen. Anyway, let's take a look and see. Maybe we'll get something. Nope. No last pack magic for that. But we're going to go over our hits now and see what we got. See what you think. How good that I do. I would certainly, let's take a look. I would certainly be disappointed if I had opened product previously and this is what I got. But understand, I don't have any, just about. So, you know, yep, a double. We got a double. I don't like that. But with just one double of major consequence anyway. Just going to go through these again so you can see. This is what we got. Pretty decent. As far as number of hits, pretty decent. As far as market value, I don't even know what they are, but I can tell you didn't do great in that respect. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Probably do some sleeved booster packs before too long, and maybe I'll have better luck with that. So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe.